We will make this facade design where the surface is twisted or wavy. We have used a half-step pattern-based type template. Open a pattern-based template. Hold the grid and select the half-step grid from the drop-down menu. Set a horizontal plane at the adaptive point number 1. Place a point over it. Filter out the new point and assign an offset parameter to the point. Assign some value to the offset. In the same way, set a horizontal plane at the alternate points and place a point at each of them and assign the same offset to all the 3 of the points. Join the offset point with the lower adaptive point with a spline and check inside the box is reference line to make the line a reference line. A reference line is different from the model line mainly that it will not be visible in the next file into which this file is going to be loaded. Join the upper points with the lower points as shown here to form 2 rectangles. Also make all the lines as reference lines. Join the lines to form 2 surfaces. Assign material parameters to both the surfaces. Material parameter can be same or different for both the surfaces. This file is to be loaded into the other file. Create a new file conceptual mass type. At the reference level, place a rectangle and create a form. Select the front surface of the form and divide surface. Hold the divided surface and change U and V grid layouts from number to fixed distance and assign new values to the U grid and V grid distance. Go back to the first file and load it into the mass file. Hold the divided surface and from the drop-down select the file that we have just loaded. Assign material to the surfaces. Create new material from the left bottom of the material browser and rename it. At the Appearance tab extreme right corner, press the Duplicate the Material button. At the bottom left, press the third button to launch the Asset browser. And write material name in the search window. Click the double arrow at the right corner of the material chosen. Press OK and OK again. Turn on the Realistic Style from the Visual Styles button. Apply the other material in the same way. In order to apply the serrations to the same surface, we need create another family. Open a new adaptive type family. Place 5 points in a row at the reference level. Make all the points adaptive and join with a spline. Checkbox is reference line. Place a point at the line and set a vertical plane at the point. Place a circle at the plane and assign a radius parameter to the radius of the circle. Copy the circle, the point along with the dimension parameter and paste at the screen again. Hold the point and pick New Host and place it at the line again. Change the normalized curve parameter of the points to either 0 or 1 so that the points with the circles lie at the endpoints of the line. Make the circles reference lines. Hold the circles along with the line and create a form. Hold the form and assign a material parameter. Go to the first file half-step pattern based and hold the surface and divide the surface. Hold the surface and assign new U grid and V grid number parameters. Make U number to 4. This is because we have a component which is made at 5 points. Hold the surface and turn on the nodes. Load the 5-point component to the pattern-based file. Select Create from the tabs and place the component at the 5 points at the surface. Hold the component and change the radius value and press Repeater. In the same way, apply the bars to the other surface. Load into the mass file and overwrite file. To turn off the dots of the divided surface, go back to the pattern-based file and select the surface, and from the Surface tab click at the small arrow, and from the pop-up menu turn off the nodes and U-grids. Load again and overwrite file. Please like, share, and subscribe.